Jake Moore is woken up by his girlfriend Winnie. She started kissing him to wake him up, and he woke up complaining. She then told him that she was going to Washington for the weekend. She then got up to pour a drink, and Jake turned on the TV. On the TV is Gecko on a talk show promoting his new book, Is Greed Good? He started talking about his previous life in Wall Street, comparing it to his prison sentence. The once infamous Wall Street shark has reinvented himself as an author and financial lecturer. Because if you can't beat the system, you might as well profit from criticizing it.
Oh, you watched it in prison.
Your show?
Winnie, Gecko's daughter, heard her father's daughter and told Jake to turn off the TV, but Jake kept watching. She then turned around and angrily turned the TV off. She then threw the remote and went to take a shower. Later, Jay dropped Winnie at the airport and they said goodbye. Jake revved the engine and smirked, "Come on, Bumblebee, don't let me down now." As he is doing so, he receives a call from Dr. Masters. Dr. Masters told him that the market is doing well and they need more money to invest. Jake asked how much he wanted, and Dr. Masters specified that he wanted a couple of $100 million. Jake reassured him he would get the money and ended the call. Jake works at Keller Zabel Investments, a major Wall Street firm. Once he gets there, he attends a meeting and learns that the market is unstable. During the meeting, Jake was not on board with the ideas that were raised because they shouldn't take a risk like that. After a lot of back and forth, the meeting ended and Jake went out to the office. He found his mentor, Louis Zabel, angrily talking to someone. Jake asked if everything was good, and Zabel told him that he was okay and to stop asking him dumb questions. Jake asked if he wanted to see him. Zabel then asked him to follow him to his office, and they headed there. Despite the instability, Jake receives a hefty $1.5 million bonus. Jake looked at the check in awe and asked why it was given to him, and Zabel told him it was a thank you for his hard work. He then took out a spreadsheet and started sharing his confusion. Even though it shows a profit, the numbers show a loss, and when he asked about it, he was told that they are profiting from the loss. He asked how they could profit from the loss, and Jake reassured him that it'd be okay. Zabel couldn't be reassured by this. He was worried about what was happening. He then told Jake to spend the money on his beautiful girlfriend. After discussing it for a while, Jake got up, kissed Zabel on the forehead, and left. Following this, Jake went to a fancy jewelry store to buy a ring. The salesman showed him different rings, but Jake asked to see a special one in a private office. Later that night, as he was drinking with his friend, he showed him the ring he bought for Winnie. His friend gave him a shot so that they can celebrate Jake being off the market. As they walked after drinks, they started to talk about the future. Jake mentioned Zabel, and his friend made fun of him, saying that he worships Zabel. His friend is skeptical about Zabel and the company doing well in general. But Jake told his friend that he is confident, and to show his confidence, he will invest the money he got from his bonus.